Hey! Hey! Onegaishimasu. Peace. Hey. Come down. Wait, side to side. Hey, lift your shoulders. Circles one way. And the other way. Hey, and arms. Back. Hey, the other side. On side again. The other side. Crossing one side. Crossing the other side. Open and close. Taisawaki, lower your hips, engage your core muscles, and keep your spine aligned. Hey, hand tight. Hey, ryojo. Tenchi. Yoko. Breathing in, out. Ki, ko, tan, ki, ko. Hey. It's up, forward, down. Your knees, the back. Hey, circles one way. Circles the other way. Down, 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 up in your toes. down, down, down. Hey, breathing in, breathing out. Ki, ko, ki, ko. Outside crescents. Just do them a little bit slower. Try to find a bigger range of motion. So sometimes we just kind of do them and do one after the other, one after the other, one after the other, which is okay because start working out the hip joint. But this time it's a little bit slower and try to find a bigger range of motion. Okay, in your movement. So a little bit slower, with a little bit more awareness on the actual range that you're covering. A little bit slower, a little bit more awareness of the actual range. Open your legs, lower your hips, and inside, and we're rocking your knees slightly side to side. Now the next movement that is pivoting, I always recommend people to pay attention to just put it rather than from here just turning to one side, which your body may or may not be ready to do. Just use your hands, put them literally as a pivot your hands, and then follow with your hips. Okay, so just that action sometimes sends the intention and the body into alignment. So your hands are here, you're going to pivot with your hands, and now follow with your body, and now you're in a better position to do your next action. But as I say, don't do it too immediately or without support, especially in the morning. Your hips may not like it, if you do it like that. So coming forward and down with your hands again, pivot back and sit. Hands again, pivot the other side, pivot with your body and forward. It's like we're giving warning to the body what we're about to do rather than just doing it and the body not being fully prepared. Put in your hands, pivot back, pivot and sit. Grabbing your toes, raising your head, raising the hips. Coming up to your spine. Remember, shoulders and head is the last thing that gets up. And now your hips. Good side. You open your legs side to side. And lower on one side. And the other side. Toes up, one side. Toes up, the other side. Hands in front. Changing, hands in front. Changing, hands in front. Change, hands in front. Open to one side, hands down, and mountain climber. And pivot, side, hands down, mountain climber. Pivoting, one side, hands down, mountain climber. Inside hand raises up to the ceiling, elbow tries to touch the floor, raises up to the ceiling, elbow tries to touch the floor, up to the ceiling, elbow trying to touch the floor. So the other side, hands down, mountain climber. Inside hand, ceiling, floor, ceiling, floor, ceiling, floor. So, and open your legs a little bit more if you can. Elbows down. Legs in, hands down. Touching your feet, one side and the other side. Side, the other side, 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 side. So, face up. Coming forward. Back stretch. Coming forward again. Back stretch. Again forward. Hips up. Hips down. Hips up. Hips down. Hips up. Hips down. So back stretch. Turn to one side. The other side. One side. The other side. One side. The other side. Side to side. Hey, lying down. And feet together and knees side to side. So, and extending one leg, hugging the other leg, one side. Extending the leg, the other leg, grabbing, side. Extending the leg, both legs in. Grabbing your toes, raising your legs, pushing your spine down. Take a few deep breaths, allow your lower abdomen to expand. And your legs down, crossing your leg, okay, through the hole and the outside, grabbing and pulling towards you. and relax. Change side, cross your leg through the hole and the outside. And down, feet side to side again, and so, hey, open your legs, bring your legs a little bit closer to you, engage your core muscles, push your spine down, and raise your hips, hand above your head. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. The other side, engage core muscles, put your spine flat to the floor, raise your hips, and above your head. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Again, this time bring your legs a little bit closer to you, so try to see if you can grab your ankles. That may mean that you have to go maybe on your tippy toes of your tippy toes on your feet. So try to come close, grab your ankles, engage your core muscles, raise up. Okay, and this time let's go just side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Extend it. Okay. So one more time, bring your legs close to you. Hopefully you can grab your ankles, bring them to you. Down. Okay. You're on your tippy toes. Engage your core muscles, raise your hips, and side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Turning around. On your belly, opening your hands, raise one leg and turn to one side. Put it down, raise the other leg, turn to the other side. Down, raising leg, turn one side. Down, raising leg, turn the other side. And down, hands in front. Okay, like holding something in front of you. You're going to raise your chin and bring it towards your chest and come down. Okay, so, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hands in front. And this time there's no angels. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this time keep your head down, this time on the floor all the time. You're going to bring your hands back towards 90 degrees around your arms. Your thumbs are going to be pointing up. Your head is going to stay down in the ground, and then you're going to push those thumbs up. Ideally, bringing with you your elbow and your shoulder blades, your scapula. So everything is going to be pushing up, but your head is going to stay down. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now put your hands behind your body and just put your shoulders back and just relax in that position for a bit. So, on your knees, pushing back. So, and relax. Okay, so we're going to do a bit of a sequence of strengthening sequence, followed by a few sets of Funakogi. Okay, so just try to stay with try to stay with the time. I'm going to count basically sets of 10, sets of 20, something around there. You don't necessarily have to do 10 repetitions or 20 repetitions, but stay active during that period of time. Let's say 10 repetitions, let's say that it takes 10 seconds. The important thing is not necessarily that you do 1 repetition per second, which maybe is what I will be doing, but that you stay active during those 10 seconds. You know what I mean? So, even if you have to reduce the speed of your repetitions, but keep yourself in motion for those 10 seconds or for those 20 seconds. Okay, so sometimes that's another way in which we work when someone is counting. When someone is counting, it's not so much the imposition that you must do the techniques at the same speed as I do them, but that you keep yourself active doing that particular technique for the period of time that I'm doing it. So it's timing versus speed type of thing. All right, so anyway, so see how you go. As I say, so for whatever period of time that I'm doing it, you may have to slow the speed of your repetition, as long as you keep doing the repetition and you keep in motion for that period of time. Okay, so back stretch, coming forward, raising your hips, open your legs, and sun salutations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bring your legs in and keep your shoulder blades round, core engaged, knees to elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Jumping in, deep squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Leg in front. Funakogi. Engage your core muscles, square your hips. Hands in front. He, ho, ye, 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 ho. Hands down, hands up. Bring everything together. Full tama. And settle in. Yes. All right, let's do it again. Down and forward. Just forward. And moving forward. So, hips up, open your legs, set position, salutations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Keep together, engage core muscles, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Jumping in. Deep squats. Remember to keep your head up. 1, head up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right foot forward. Funakogi. Square hips, engage core muscles. Hands in front. Yitsa, 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 yitsa. Go. Hey, settle in. Hey. So let's do it again. Knees down. So, hey, stretch. Coming forward. Hips up. Setting up. And down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Feet together. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Jumping in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. So, left foot in front. Ikyogogi. Hey. So, each, knee, 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 san, shi. Go. Hey. Last set. Going down. Hey. Like stretch. Coming forward. Hey, raising your hips. Setting up. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Hands feet together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Jumping in. 1, 2, head up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all the way down. 9, 10. Put your palms on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Left foot in front, Ikyogogi. Engage core muscles, square hip. Ish, ish, knee, 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 san, shi. Go. Hey, relax. So, alright, so last week we did Funakogi with a Yumiashi, each knee, each knee. So today let's do Funakogi on one side with a Yumiashi, each knee, pivot, and cut. Each knee, pivot, and cut. Okay, so you stand using your hips, sending one leg forward, a Yumiashi, sending that side forward, pivoting, keeping your hips down. It's very important for this exercise to make sure to not raise your hips all the way up and then pivot. No. You enter, you send back, you keep those hips down, pivot, and move. Most common mistake on Rippo, when we practice, for example, any form of Rippo, people typically, follows properly or harmonizes properly, their hips are up, but now the hip is going to turn back, and then in this moment is when the mistake happens. The arm goes back, and because the arm goes back, the hips goes back, and then when we try to turn around, in order to apply Rippo, if my partner is awake, my partner will feel how my hips went up, and then my partner is going to feel heavy. My partner respects, the level of my hips. Okay, so try to keep those hips down, please. Okay, so Funakogi, one side Funakogi with Rippo. Each knee, 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 San, Chi. Alright, to finish up, we're going to do a technique that is not quite exactly it's not exactly Funakogi, but it follows the same principles of Funakogi, which we've been hopefully doing now. So, I think is stepping and turning, stepping and turning. So, it's not quite the Funakogi of the rowing, but it's a phrase of Ikkyogogi, each, and then knee, each, and knee. So very important, it's kind of joining the first part of Ikkyogogi with the second part of Funakogi, okay? So it's joining the first part of Ikkyogogi, each, with the pulling, the extending, pulling, okay? So it's almost like Ikkyogogi, Funakogi together. So Ryoho Tenkan, a double preparation in this case. So strong spine forward and strong hips and spine backwards. So half of Ikkyogogi and Funakogi. Okay, let's do it slowly so we can focus on those two moments, please. So each knee, 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 So, to finish up. So yeah, so last night I was having a good conversation with a member of our dojo. And we were talking about how Moreno Sensei doesn't like the adjective of, what we do is Moreno style. He doesn't really like the idea of styles as such. It's almost like when we go and do push-ups in the program that we have at schools, we say to kids, how many push-ups there are, how many types of push-ups there are, how many types of push-ups, and kids always put like, 5 types, 10 times, diamond push-ups and open push-ups and one hand push-ups and fist push-ups and all of these types of push-ups. And then we say to them, well, really in our program, there's only 2 types of push-ups, good push-ups and bad push-ups. That's it. It's only good push-ups or bad push-ups. If you do your push-ups on your knees and your head, your shoulders and your hip go down together, that's a good push-up. If you try to do your push-ups on your toes and it's all kind of funny and crooked and not completely down, that's a bad push-up. So it's basically the other thing. So, I think Moreno Sensei kind of puts a similar premium on the styles of Aikido. Now, having said that, I did concede to this person that, some styles emphasize more linear movements, moving in. Some styles, if you want to call them that, emphasize more moving out. Some styles emphasize more like motion and moving around. So there could be a different style in that category if you wanted to kind of argue that. At the same time, as I think that the part that is important is to remember that what makes all of these styles come together is that they are all performed by human beings. Hopefully, hopefully they are all performed by the same species of mammal habiting Earth. So as long as that happens, and as long as I can understand, maybe my understanding is limited, but there are certain anatomical truths for every human being. Now, the fact that each of those truths manifest slightly different because of our body types, our age, our condition, that's fine, fair enough. Obviously, the movement of a 20-year-old versus the movement of a 60-year-old, of a tall person versus a shorter person, all of those things are going to change. However, there are certain things that are equal. The engagement of your hips, the movement of your spine, the maintenance of your central line. If those things are not in place, I really struggle to think how a movement can be efficient and effective from a human being anatomical perspective. It's just throwing away basically, the most basic structures of a human being. So so the conversation was not so much, that's a different style because they don't move their spine so much, or because they don't seem to lower their hips. I don't know if that's what I would necessarily mention called styles. I think that falls more in the category of push-ups example. But yeah, if some people move in more, if some people move out more, if some people work more with timing, if some people work more with distance, fine. That's all part of the art, and of course each person will manifest differently. But what are the characteristics of a human body that keep integrity and proportionality and efficiency in that human body? Those ones are pretty consistent across human bodies. Okay, so. Ready? Hey, arigato gozaimashita. So Funakogi part 2, we'll have part 3 because I ran out of time. Thank you.